Hello and welcome to A Quest for Metal. Today we're going to talk about, or rant about, more like, some of the songs I never want to hear again. Never want to hear again. And they might be songs that I used to love. They might be songs that are actually amazing and you people might actually still like them. But for me, no. Do not want to listen to them again. So these are the most overplayed kind of songs. They might be hits, might be singles that I just don't want to listen to. And this is a trigger warning video because this is a fun rant about songs that I'm just going to shit on. So prepare your ass because this is going to be a fun one. Now there's a couple of honourable mentions before I get into the actual list of the top 10 songs I do not want to listen to again. And even the honourable mentions might trigger some people because there's one, and it's from one of my favourite bands of all time. And that's Maiden, and it's Run to the Hills. I don't really have a need to listen to this again. I've heard it hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of times. I've been listening to Maiden for like over 10 years, and that song it's the most mainstream one by them, and it's kind of simple. It doesn't do a lot for me. I'd much rather listen to the song Iron Maiden because it has the same kind of qualities, but it's more fun, I think. I prefer the song Iron Maiden. I prefer, like, every other Maiden song, Phantom of the Opera. Rather listen to that, rather listen to Killers. Rather listen to the entire Killers album than listen to Run to the Hills. Number of the Beast, amazing. Hallowed Be Thy Name, amazing. There's so many good Maiden songs, but Run to the Hills, I don't need to listen to it again, so it's going in the honourable mentions for that. Another big band, Linkin Park. There's a couple by them that I don't want to listen to again because it's just overplayed on the radio and I'm just fed up with it. But the one I'd pick would be Numb. It's just the way he sings it just rubs me the wrong way. I've heard it hundreds of times. I've become so numb. I understand it and, rest in peace and everything, but I don't want to hear it again. I much prefer Crawling. I much prefer, every other song by them. Even, their newer stuff, I'd rather listen to that than Numb. Just that song is just too whiny for me. So, yeah, that's going to be another honourable mention, a big one. So now let's get straight into the list. And starting off with number 10. Number 10, we have Papa Roach. And you can guess the song it's going to be. This is my last resort. Yeah, number 10, Last Resort by Papa Roach. Again, really overplayed, and it's kind of sang in an annoying way, and I'm not a big fan of it anymore. I used to love it as a kid, and I've seen him live a couple of times, and it's fun live. I'll still watch it live, but I just don't want to listen to it again. If it's on the radio, just turn it over. Rather listen to anything else, because there's something about it. It's been memed to hell. Usually songs that are memed to hell, like Linkin Park, and this, and the next one, which I'll talk about, I kind of just go off them. So yeah, just songs that are just overplayed. This is one of them. Don't have the need to ever listen to it again. I'll be fine if I die without listening to it again. Then number 9, another meme-worthy song. There's another one coming up later, which you might be like, you're trying to think of meme-worthy songs now, aren't you? But yeah, number 9, Let the Bodies Hit the Floor. Let the Bodies Hit the floor. Yeah. Never need to hear this again. If you were around in the good old days of YouTube, like 2007, something like that, when this used to just be played all the time, and every video they'd have compilations of TV show footage, and then they'd just play this over it, or fail compilations and they'd play this over it. People falling down and let the bodies hit the floor. Someone just falls over. Stuff like that. It's too overplayed. Never need to hear it again. I'd be happy if my ears were sealed shut if someone tried to play that. Because don't want it. Don't want it anywhere near me. That song can fuck off. Number 8, we have the mighty AC/DC. And I'm going to go with Back in Black. Again, all these are overplayed songs. This one, I can't really listen to AC/DC for more than 4 songs. His voice grates on me. And that's probably a personal bias. A lot of people probably love a lot of AC/DC. Now, I love them in small doses. Like, I could listen to the songs in small doses, but Back in Black, it's just that riff. I just never need to hear it again. The doom, 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 it just, I don't need it again. Heard it enough, and then the singing doesn't do much for me. I'd much rather listen to like King Diamond. People say his singing's screeches in their ears, but I don't think it's anything compared to AC/DC. So yeah, like, I don't hate this song. This is a fine song. This is one of the ones where the song is good. I've heard it too much. Don't want to listen to it again. That's why it's on my list. And number 7, we're going for another big name. Probably the pioneers of the whole metal genre, Black Sabbath. And we're going with the song Iron Man. I never really liked this song. I always kind of found this song very dull. And I still think it's very dull. I still think it's the worst Sabbath song. There's so many better Sabbath songs than Iron Man. It's just... it's so boring. It's the most boring Black Sabbath song. I don't know why it was as popular as it is. Paranoid's better. War Pigs is better. Literally anything. The song Black Sabbath, so much better. So much better. Iron Man, it's fine. It's just overplayed as hell. They, like, if they're gonna play a Black Sabbath song, they'll play this, or they'll play Ozzy's Crazy Train, which I almost put here, but I think Iron Man's just a lot worse, actually. So yeah, no need for this song. No need for this song at all. Probably triggers a lot of elitists, but too overplayed. Don't like it. That's why it's on the list. Number 6, Through the Fire and the Flames by Dragon Force. Now, this is a bit of a different pick. I can find some enjoyment out of this just by listening to the guitar, and I'm just like, that's quite impressive. There's only so much guitar nonsense I can handle, and it just goes on too long. Too long, and it's all over YouTube. Guitar Hero as well, and then just everyone constantly playing it. So, yeah. Don't have need for this song anymore. Don't need to listen to it again, which is why it's going on the list at number 6. Number 5, we have a popular one. That is Evanescence with Bring Me to Life. You all know this song. Again, popular on YouTube. Every YouTube pretty much video you could get. Some edgy kid is playing Bring Me to Life. The Gooby version is better. Gooby version is way better. So yeah, again, for this song, it's just overplayed. Played everywhere on YouTube back in 2006 or 7. Same time as like Bodies and this was like just a reoccurring thing alongside Rick Astley's song as well. But mainly this and Bodies. And it just, you've heard it a million times. So there's no point listening to it again. Like, it doesn't bring anything new. It's not anything interesting. I'd rather listen to anything else they've done. This song, nah, not so much. Now, number 4, we have... That's 8. But number 4, we have The Mighty Metallica. And you're probably thinking Enter Sandman. But I'm not going to choose that. I'm going to choose Nothing Else Matters. Probably the second most annoying song by Metallica. First being, obviously, Enter Sandman. Now, I can actually find some enjoyment in Enter Sandman. I like the riffs. I like how cheesy it is. But I can't find anything in Nothing Else Matters. I didn't even like it back in the day. I still don't like it I still don't like it now. Like, it's just too cheesy. It's too much of a cheesy ballad. Can't get my head around it. I hate ballads at the best of times, so I definitely hate this one. And they've done it so much better in the past. Fade to Black is a masterpiece. Fade to Black is a masterpiece, but Nothing Else Matters is just kind of drivel. I don't know why people love it so much. It's easily one of their worst songs, in my opinion. I don't like it. I used to play it in a band as well, and then, so that's probably why I got sick of it as well, and just, everyone plays it, and everyone says, oh, Nothing Else Matters, Enter Sandman. The two, like, weakest songs by Metallica, I think. So yeah, don't like this song. Don't want to hear it again, which is why it's high on my list. Number 3, this was a hard one to decide which song for this band. Kind of like the Metallica one. So it's Disturbed, and it's either Down with the Sickness or The Sound of Silence. I don't know which one to pick. I don't want to listen to either of them again. I never liked Sound of Silence, so I guess I'll have to go with the Down with the Sickness, just because I used to love it. It's still kind of funny, but it's not a song that I need to hear again. Same as Bodies. It has that kind of... It was played over a lot of like fail videos, fail compilations, stuff like that. And just because of that intro, all the middle part. So it's probably a bit high on my list, because I still find some enjoyment out of it, but it's still going to be in my top 10. Don't really want to hear the song again. It was fun live, but again, it's just one of those songs that you just hear constantly. But it is funny with karaoke, trying to hear people do that. Ooh, ha, ha, ha. But, yeah. Aside from that, don't want to hear the song again, so it's gone on the list. Now, number 2 and number 1, really don't like these. These are the top 2 that I don't want to hear ever again. Ever. Number 2 is Guns N' Roses, Sweet Child of Mine. It's everywhere, even on mainstream radio, it's classic rock radio, whatever, it's everywhere. It's probably like the only song they play aside from Welcome to the Jungle, but at least Welcome to the Jungle is interesting. This isn't. The solo's good. I'll give them that. The solo's good, but just the singing, it's whiny, just everything about it I don't like. I never want to hear it again. Never want to hear it again. It would be number 1. It would be number 1 if another band/song existed, which these two kind of border rock rather than metal. But it is my most hated song. So let's get it out of the way. Number 1, top song I never want to hear again, is by Kiss. And it's I Want to Rock and Roll All Night and Party Every Day. It's just too repetitive. I remember playing on Guitar Hero and I always skip this song. I never wanted to play this song just because that chorus, it repeats and repeats and repeats and repeats. It's like a pop song turned to 11. It's terrible. It's one of the worst rock songs ever made. Definitely hate it. Definitely never want to listen to it again. Definitely pour some cement in there. Seal it shut. Keep it secret. Keep it safe. So yeah, those are my top 10 songs I never want to hear again. Top 10 overplayed songs. Hopefully you didn't get too triggered. Hopefully you had some fun. Let me know in the comments below any songs you hate, any songs you never want to listen to again, and the most overplayed metal songs for you. So hopefully you had a good time, and we'll see you again on another Quest for Metal.